Hello, beautiful internet people. My name is Carly, and this is my very first YouTube video. So, on this very first day of spring in South Africa, which is absolutely freezing cold, it does not feel like spring, it feels like the middle of winter, and what I wouldn't give to go and hibernate in my bed with a gigantic cup of hot chocolate and a good book. But here I am, fighting my nerves to bring you my very first YouTube video. So please bear with me as I stumble over my words and make boo-boos and generally probably make a fool of myself in order to bring you this video. I hope you like it. I hope that I don't speak too fast or speak too slow or make a video too long or make a video too short or just make a complete turd of myself. So as hopefully when I finished with the editing, which I still have to learn by the way, it will have said that this is a video about my little tour of my salon. Sorry, my eyes are probably darting all over the place, but like I said, this is my first video. I'm trying to learn all the ins and outs. Okay, so a tour of my salon. So this is a home-based salon. It's not a salon in a mall. It's not a walk-in. So it's small and cozy and homely, and it's my little slice of heaven. It's my little place of peace. Anyway, without further ado, let's get stuck into it, and welcome to my salon, which is, by the way, called La Belle Femme, which means beautiful woman, as far as I know. I'm not French. I've tried to learn some French, but yeah. So it's Parisian themed. I love everything about Paris. I've been there once, and I fell even more in love with Paris. So it's a Parisian themed home-based salon, and it's my little slice of heaven. So I'm bringing you into my space, and I hope that you like it. Welcome. Okay, so as you come in from the outside, these are the doors you enter through, and you'll see my certificates on the wall over there, and that is the doorway that leads into my house, which my naughty dogs do and can open. So let's hope they don't. Although he's curious, so he might just do that. If he does, I do beg your forgiveness for the interruption. Okay, so this is just a couch where if you bring a friend along, you can have them sit there and read a magazine. Okay, this is where I keep all my towels and blankets and linens type stuff. That is just my little laundry basket for dirty towels. This is a cabinet where I keep all basically extra things. It's basically a storage cabinet. And on top of there is my little coffee station. So it says tea and coffee over there. This lights up. I won't do it because it's just going to be too bright anyway. So you can help yourself to tea and coffee, cappuccinos, Hagenema, rooibos, cappuccinos, whatever your choice of drink is. And then inside there, I've got all my stuff in storage boxes. So it's all basically your stuff that you're going to use during the month. And I've got everything really packed well and well marked, because I don't like not knowing where my stuff is. And if I'm looking for something, I know I need to find it, then I need to find it fast. So pretty pedantic about having everything packed really well. So as you can see, everything's well labeled and packed for easy finding. So that's just basically everything packed like that. Okay, and then on this side, it's just drink related. So it's just cappuccinos and extra glasses, sweetness, stuff like that. And then in that end, it's just extra things like plugs. That's a light that goes into my dust extractor, which I don't really like. Those are extra laminating pouches. In there is extra LED lamps and an e-file in case mine decides to conk out on me. And then it's just my extra bits and pieces like paper towels, tissues, and these things which are an absolute must-have in my salon. These are dehumidifiers, and I live at the coast, so I find that if I do not have these things in my cupboard, everything gets full of mold and mildew, which is a nightmare. These things are inexpensive and they last me about a month. I'll just put this in, so it's kind of empty at the moment, but at the end of a month it's practically filled up to about there with water. It's unbelievable how much water collects in a cupboard. So, oh, and these tissue boxes or tissue tubes, I don't know what you want to call them, I love. I put my rolls of dustbin bags in them. So these are the dustbin liners. Yeah, they go in and they pull out and they just tear off where they perforated. It's cute and it's neat, and yeah, it's convenient. So those are just those things. Okay, and then that's just my little fridge where I keep my milk and my juice and water and stuff like that for clients or for myself when I'm working in the salon. This is my little water air purifier, which I totally love. It makes the place smell nice, it cleans the air. It's a beautiful little thing to have. I love it. So yeah, and then like I said, it's a very homey salon, so I've got pictures of hubby and myself and my holiday in Paris, and you know, yeah, it's my little slice of heaven where I love being in it. So this is like a bookshelf that's got used as shelving space. That's my price list for nails. Obviously just a picture. All my little knickknacks, and then that's my Wi-Fi password for clients. Those are my business cards. Those are just mints if a client wants to chew on a mint. These are little gift bags that I give to first-time clients. It's got my business card, and then obviously instructions on how to look after your nails, and a little bottle of cuticle oil. So first-time clients normally get those. And then just a little water feature that normally runs, but it's off. And then those are essential oils inside there. And these are the aromatherapy scents that go into the water air purifier. That's the one I use when I'm studying. It's got stuff in it for mental alertness. And then these are the ones I use when I have clients, because they're here to relax, aren't they? So it's for stress relief. Just got aromatherapies to help them relax. And then that's just to show clients that I take Visa and cards, and then those are just scented candles. What else? And then on that side it's just some more little decorative things. These are just business cards, extra business cards. It's just little pamphlets on one of the products I have. This is my mug that I totally love. If you are a Harry Potter fan, you'll know what that is. It's the Grim. So that's my mug that's just for show. I could not bear to use it, so I love Harry Potter. Here's my family. There's my beautiful daughter, and there's my beautiful son, and just members of my awesome family. Okay, and then this I'm gonna take off because it's just gonna like get trapped in the drawers. Okay, in here I've got scented drawer liners, which are falling apart. Okay, so in here I've got nail tips, which are kind of, in my opinion, out of fashion at the moment. And they were quite popular when I started, but now they're just a white elephant. They just sit there. But I won't get rid of them because you know how the 80s clothes went out of fashion and came back in fashion. At some stage, I reckon these will as well. So these are just colored nail tips that I have at the moment. Yeah, these I still find go fairly well over Christmas time. It's the silver and the gold tips. But yeah, so those still go reasonably well at Christmas time, but those are about the only ones. The rest I don't use very much. They just sort of sit there. So those are all just random tips that are colorful. And in this drawer, if you are a nail tech who has been working for many years, you'll know how you collect things over the years. So if there's been a sale or someone's gifted me something, I've kept everything. So these are brushes, gel brushes, acrylic brushes, art brushes, cuticle pushers, other art type implements. That's just when I'm using sifting acrylic powders. If there's a chunky bit, I want to get it out. These are new cuticle nippers. And then I totally love these little nail art brushes. They've got the most beautiful fine brush tips, so they work beautifully. Yeah, and then nail clippers and tip cutters. So just a bunch of unused things. And then these are my colored acrylic powders. I don't keep them where I sit because I don't find them very popular. Also, I like to keep them to the side because it's easier for clients to come and have a look at the colors that I have. So yeah, colored acrylic powders that I have, and then these are like your metallic colors, so, and your glitter colors, stuff like that. And then these are just excess gels that I have. And then these are just all my new files. So when a client comes, they get a new file. That goes into a little baggie when they leave. It gets used, sterilized, bagged, and labeled. And then these are just unused buffers. Another one of those things. And then at the bottom is just glitter pots. Pots of glitter, and then I usually decant those into smaller little bottles that I keep close to me. So the only thing that a client will see when they come to this side of the room is that, the colored acrylics, if they so wish. Then on the side is just bulk things that I also decant into smaller containers, and extra things like cuticle removers, acetones, gel removers, monomers, isopropyl alcohols, any big form of liquid bottles, surface disinfectants, liquid sterilizers, extra mender pumps at the back, some glass jars that I use for art. Yeah, any basic chunky bottles that you don't want out and about. Extra sugar scrubs for pedis and moisturizers and paraffin waxes, stuff like that. And then if you look at this side, so if you're a client, you're going to sit and pretty much look like that, I suppose. So yeah, so this is my pedi area. Basically, that is my pedi refix bed. It does lie down and sit up, so we sit it up to do foot spas, and then I will recline it to do a pedi or a reflexology session. So that's just my chart for reflexology, and that's just my reflexology and pedicure price chart. And then this doesn't normally go there. It stays there when I don't have anything foot related, just as extra space. Otherwise it moves out, and I put my foot spa down there. This is my little chair that I sit on to do any foot procedures. It's just got other random stuff on it at the moment. And then that is my little pedi station basically. So it's got my LED lamp that I like to use for pedis, for gels, and then just some tissues, moisturizers, and all the liquids that I use. This is a nightmare hand. We can talk about that one day, but I hate that hand. Okay, and then all the stuff you're going to use basically when you're doing pedis. So a pair of pedi socks to really let the moisture get absorbed in. These are reflexology, Thai reflexology sticks. There's another one there somewhere. And then these are just things you're going to put into your spa bath. Not this one. This one's a stress rub when you're going to do a foot rub. And then these are just something you can put into your spa baths. It's aromatherapy additives. So you can put those in. Okay, I can't get them back in now. Okay, and then that's my electric foot file. Okay, it looks a bit disgusting at the moment, but that's because I've been using it on my feet. Believe me, I don't use this one on other people's feet. It's just I don't like to take it on and off all the time. So yeah, but when I get a new client, they each get a new roller, which, like the files, goes into their baggie after being sterilized with their name on it. I do prefer to use these as opposed to the traditional ones, which I do have, which are these, that you just replace these things over here. I don't like these. Yeah, I don't like using those. I like the electric file, and then each client will just get a new roller like this. So those are just my new rollers, and then every client gets their own little roller until they need a new one. And then that's just top coats and cotton balls and yeah, stuff like that. The normal stuff you need, I guess. And then the top I've got latex gloves, sugar scrub, and some bubble bath for the foot spa. And then over there we've got some toe separators. Those are just my own files that I keep there. Nail clippers and cuticle remover. And then, oops, over there I've just got some pedi slippers. So I do sell them separately for clients who want to buy a pair of pedi slippers so they don't have to wear their own shoes when they leave. And these are just toe tips. If they're interested in toe tips, gold and silver and French and some like natural colors. And then at the bottom is just more slippers. Okay, so that is my area over there. And then this is just my towel warmer and sterilizer. So these are obviously just clean and dry, but normally you would put them in when they're wet, and they will be warmed and sterilized. I love this thing. It's nice for pedicures, reflexology, as well as for manicures, because if you're going to do a nice a mani and give somebody a sugar scrub on their hands, it's nice to clean their hands off with a nice warm towel, as well as if you're going to put a really rich moisturizing lotion on their hands and then you wrap their hands in a hot towel, it makes their hands super soft. So that's a nice machine to have. I love the fact that it also sterilizes the towels as well, especially now with COVID and everything, although I'm not taking clients, so I'm kind of out of it for now. So this is your barbicide or whatever choice of sterilizing liquid you're going to choose to use. That's the liquid sterilizing machine or container, and then from there, once you've cleaned it off and dried it up, then it goes into the UV sterilizer. So that's the sterilizing unit. And then those are polish, not gel, so it's just polish coats, whoopsie, which is mostly glitter and chrome and like crackle top coats. That's just a little, I suppose, display stuff. I used to use these for my acrylic powders and stuff, and then I guess I just don't anymore. But they're just there. So yeah. Okay, and these are my nail polishes. Let me just move it back so you can get a better look. Okay, so that's my nail polish rack. I do have Sinful Colors, and I love Sally Hansen. So I've got 2 rows of Sally Hansen, which I totally love, and then Catrice, and some Euphoria, and Ice. I do have other polish brands, but they're packed away in boxes, because I pretty much have almost any color you want here anyway. Yeah. Oh, and then in that shelf I just got those are all my swatch sticks and art stuff like that in those boxes, which I can bring out to show clients if they want to see more art. In this box is just for photographic purposes, to take photos of clients. It's like the stuff you'll use to take photos. Those are just client files for reflexology and nails. And then that is basically a drawer of an office drawer because it's got everything related to my study material, clients, stationery, blah blah. It's really just not very interesting. And then of course my printer, and yeah. Then all my nail forms are on here, which is easy to roll off. So it's all the different shapes. There's my hand reflexology charts and my clock. And then at the top there's just my liquids for my Biosculptor gel, which is, like I said, Evo that I use, which is that. You will have noticed that I don't have swatch sticks on the side with all my colors, because everything's got a color pop on it. These are my gels, by the way. So I like Blingle, which is that one. I would use a better brand, but yeah, I don't. So it's all about the finances currently. Okay, where have I not been? Okay, I'll get into the drawers in a second. So let me just move my chair out the way. I'm just going on all the top surfaces for the moment. Okay, so this is the drawer that's right next to me, which has got all my mender pumps with acetone and monomer and isopropyl alcohol, nail polish remover, that kind of stuff, surface cleaner, my acrylic brushes that I use, and my gel brushes. These things all have stuff like cotton swabs and lint-free wipes and cotton balls, and then it's just a couple of art brushes and pipettes at the back, and then my dust brushes and my cat's eye tools, my little nail drill tool, and my little name tag, my salon that I like to wear, and then that French tip tool, and my little tool for my gems. And then that's just my screen. My laptop's underneath this shelf down there with all the wires, pins, my little machine for cards, and my little control for my air conditioner. And then on my desk I have got a notepad, which is going away. These are my Sun 5 130 watt lamps, LED lamps. I have 2 of them, one on either side for the clients. I love these lamps. The bottom does come off, so you can do toes if you want to. They're really, really nice. I have 2 dust extractor fans. This one's kind of a dome shape, and I don't know how comfortable it is from a client's perspective, but if you lay a thickish towel over there, I think it's more comfortable. Just be careful not to cover the vents. So yeah, I don't like dust. As we all know, it's a real pain in the butt. So this is one dust extractor fan with 2 different sections. It does have that lamp that you plug in over there, and it arches over, but I find it gets in the way. This is my very first dust extractor fan, which I keep on the side, and it actually does help to suck extra dust when you're drilling and stuff like that. So there's my e-file. I've had it for quite a while, and it works like a bomb. It's really awesome. There's my practice hand, which I had from school. It's full of press stick, because these things, if any of you know a Hebel hand, you'll know the trouble that comes with a Hebel hand. The fingers pull out and the nails pop off, so everything on here is just covered in press stick, in order for me not to lose my ever-loving mind. Okay, these are tiles, because everything can get cleaned off a tile. Any kind of acrylic, any kind of gel, any kind of nail polish, it all comes off with acetone. It doesn't matter what you put on there or what you clean it with, this will last an eternity. Because I've got a glass top on my desk. Okay, I can't show you so nicely now, but it does have a glass top. And I have a towel because I like to wipe things on my towel, but I also like to have a convenient top to work with. So this works really, really nicely. And okay guys, I don't have a lot of time because I don't want to waste everybody's time on the drawers behind me, but basically, excuse the squeaky chair in the background, these are the drawers that I keep all my supplies in. So these have got drill bits in. I've battled to open this box, so I'm just not going to open it right now. This has got sponges and sanding bits, and then everything to remove acrylics. So these have got ready prepared foils, and just your soaking dishes and everything that you're basically going to use to remove your acrylics when you come into the salon. This has got acrylic paints. This has got my little first aid kits, cash receipt book, and just a lot of cords, and yeah, basically anything electronic goes in this drawer. Oops. This is a box of art things, and then all my glitters stay in these boxes. So I've got 6 of these boxes, and they've all got various colors of glitter pots in them. So there's another art box, 2 more boxes of glitter, and there again is these are feathers. There's an armrest, which I don't use because I've got the dust collector in its place. There's more boxes of glitter, and there are tips. Like I said, all neutral because the colors are not popular. And then in here is all the stuff that I use for aesthetics. So caviar beads and Swarovski stones. Anything you're going to put on top of your nails to make them blingy, make them pop, that kind of thing. And then, yeah, anything bold, I guess. Liquid Palisade to keep the stuff off your fingers, finger protectors, stuff like that. And then that's got my stamping plates, my nail foils, and my nail stickers underneath it. Okay, so in this drawer, or on this table next to me, which is basically like my workstation area, it's just all my products that I use. So in all my mender pumps, I've got like monomers, isopropyl alcohol, acetone-free nail polish remover, acetone, all that kind of stuff. My acrylic brushes and my gel brushes, my coffee, pipettes that I use to obviously put monomer and stuff into my little containers. Yeah, my cat's eye magnets, dust brushes. That's just my little name taker that I use in the salon, and French tool and stuff like that. And then these all just have things like lint-free wipes and cotton wool and cotton pads, and then just stuff like cleanup brushes, dotting tools, silicone tools, and picker up tools, stuff like that. Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that I have on the top there. And then inside the drawers is all my implements. These have been sterilized and put here. So it's got my latex gloves, some sterilizer at the back, all my different implements. So cuticle nippers, this is a cleanup little thing. These are cuticle things that I use for myself, not on clients, but I like to keep all my nail stuff together for myself or clients. Yeah, so anything you're going to use regarding nails. These are my paper towels that I keep and I fold in a certain way because I just find it lasts that much longer. Tip cutters, stuff like that. And then those are my files. And these are just all the various things you're going to use. So all my different acrylic powders and protein bonds and primers, bonders, glues, stuff like that, top coats, dip dishes, hand creams, marble liquids. So yeah, all the different products you're going to use at hand. And then, okay guys, come to the end of my very first YouTube video, and I realized that it does drag on a little bit, and I have verbal diarrhea, so I could probably carry on and on and on. And I really wanted to show you guys what was inside my drawers and what kind of products that I like to use, and talk about everything relating to the nail industry in South Africa and the kind of products that I'd like to try, and stuff like that. But I realized that I don't have all the time in the world. Well, I have a lot of time, but you probably don't have all the time in the world. So I'll reserve that for another video. So if you're interested in that kind of thing and you want to know what I do have in my drawers and what kind of products I do use in my salon, please will you let me know in the comments down below. That way I can make another video focusing on what is in my drawers and what kind of products I do use. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Hit like, hit subscribe, press that little bell, That way you'll know if and when I do post another video. And yeah, let's hope that you like this one. I really hope so, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and it wasn't too fast. I realized that I probably spoke really fast, but I am so nervous, and I was just trying to get through as much as I could, and not make it like really long and boring. Anyway, hope you guys liked it, and I really do hope that you will hit like, subscribe, and are interested in seeing more. Until next time, I hope, stay safe and stay healthy. Lots of love, guys. Bye. What kind of acrylics that I use and monomers, the system that I use. If you'd like to see the stones that I use, the stickers, foils, stuff like that, then you can let me know in the comments below, and I'll make a video that's a little bit more in depth on that kind of thing. If I do that now, then the video goes on a little too long, and you probably don't have time for that now. So that's why this video was just sort of an outline of the salon. But I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you don't mind all my fumbling around while I find my feet in this new little adventure of mine. But I really enjoyed making this video, and I really do hope that you will hit like and subscribe, and then hit that little bell icon so that you can see if and when I post a video again. So yeah, if you, oh God.